Hi, Maya. Suddenly bugs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to just like leave you that. But I can move slightly more intelligently because corners. It's slightly closer.
That was next to you wants to say come back.
Corners are not set up, or diagonals.
Oh.
Wouldn't have made a difference in this case, but future.
But that wasp you run away from is going to try and stab you.
Go for it.
You're going to get added +1 to this.
That actually hits.
As Amaya is jabbed in the back by a poisonous stinger.
I'm good.
There you go. Keep going then.
And I am going to spell combat.
Spell combat? You moved.
Yeah. Right.
You can spell strike, you can't spell combat. But you can cast a spell and deliver it this turn for your weapon. You just can't do full spell combat.
Kinda. So I was about here. Then yeah, gonna take the attack of opportunity anyway, because I do still need to reposition for my next plan. So I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and not change that. But corner. Yeah, this looks about good. What do you think?
Brace.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, I really hope Reese can make the reflex save.
It doesn't actually hit Kelris, so.
Does try, but we'll probably hit Reese though.
I'm sorry, I had to hit one of you. I'm sorry, Reese, but you were covered in bees. I had to do something.
No boy.
I made some healing potions.
Oh, add 2 points of damage to that because I'm the Archmage today. All spells have +2 damage.
Not a spell. Actually,
yeah, it would be. It's spell-like.
no.
Still spell like, yeah.
Actually, wait. No. What am I thinking? I could have just fucking.
Nope, you did it already.
No.
But right, let's roll enemy fortitude saves. I see
Reflex.
Reflex.
reflex, yes.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh!
That's
Right,
at
Red
least,
Wasp.
At
you did
least
not-
3 fails.
Red Wasp. That's an unfortunate natural 1 for you, Red Wasp. That's most of your health gone already.
By
Holy
41
crap,
HP.
It's alive?
The Red Wasp is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Red Wasp is tanky Wasp.
Yeah, the island is a jungle. It's full of strong animals.
That said, however, Yellow Wasp is dead. Other Yellow Wasp managed to take half damage. And Wasp Swarm is obliterated. So you did kill a lot of wasps.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really thought you were gonna be fine from that reflex save. That was
Oh,
a
there's
terrible
no-
decision, and I'm sorry.
We
Oh,
make
there's no
we
more
make
swamp.
choices, we'll live with consequences. Green Wasp. That's not on the map. Oh god, we're gonna
Stealth
die.
wasp.
It's the Predator.
It's the Power Ranger.
Whoa.
This wasp is
And,
significantly larger than the other wasp you've seen so far. The green wasp variety is slightly bigger. The other ones are all about 3 feet. This one's closer to about 5.
Ugh.
And it certainly packs a punch.
Miss.
Good thing, Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. The horned wasp, okay.
And because it can do that, it will then
Guess what? Yuri's gonna swipe at it.
that's fine.
Yuri, grab it.
God, mysterious cousin the wasp.
Does Bite have grab or just claw? Damn it, I can't remember.
Normally it's Claw.
Oh no, she doesn't have grab, she has trip. Well,
What was that?
I
mean, you can't trip a wasp, but you hit the wasp, so
Yeah, I forgot she doesn't have grab.
yeah, it does manage to basically flyby attack you though. Chorus.
I move. That's my turn. How long does that last for?
Just that one round.
Right.
Gotta take out the other 2 swarms on my turn, so hopefully we'll be dealing with that a lot less.
There's 3 swarms.
Yeah, but reduce it from, 3 to 1.
Add +2 to this. So 18.
Nope.
Oh god, for using tactics.
I have to put the red wasp thing again. A second. Add +4 to this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely hits.
Jabs you. It's Tuva?
Okay, I have a quick question before I do my turn.
Yes.
In that, obviously, Vermin are mindless, so we can't be affected by mind affecting things.
On.
Sh-
Stupid
Sha-
fucking. Sorry, my roll.
Your internet's
Shad-
freaking out.
Yeah, I think that might be it. But shadow spells, like Shadow Conjuration, they're not necessarily just mind affecting, are they?
They are not mind affecting, they are actually real illusions.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Koro's going to move first. He's going to move over to Reese. Does the Wasp take attack opportunity?
Yeah, the attack wasp will take attack opportunity.
He hits. Koro takes 1 damage. Oh, no, he doesn't lose. Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, Kelros, you'll need a fort save versus the poison on you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was it 2 fort saves? Oops.
No,
For,
one
for 7.
Okay, Kelros, you are no longer poisoned. Koro, you have been jabbed by the stinger, however, of the yellow wasp. And you have been poisoned. He takes 2 points of dex damage.
Thankfully, he is all dex. Okay.
Because they
He's
have a
got-
slightly more potent paralytic poison.
Yeah. I'll be having some of that later. Reese, heal 7 hit points. As you kind of need it. Meanwhile, don't have combat reflexes, please.
This insect is mindless.
Hmm?
This insect is mindless, and it does not have combat reflexes as a bonus feat.
Got that. Okay, spending 1 stamina to get better. And using. Do these things look incredibly chitinous? I suppose I should ask. Because they seem to have a lot of natural armor.
Yes.
Do I think it's 4?
I mean, they're quite fast as well, but they also have quite a bit of natural armor, so, you know. Though the red wasps seem to have a lot more natural armor than the rest. Red wasp and green wasp do.
Yeah, I'll take this gamble, because at least silver darts will be useful for everyone. It's the shadow conjuration silver darts, which I'd reflex save for half. Any creature with armor bonus, natural armor bonus greater than 4, takes 50% less damage.
The yellow wasp does not have more than 4.
Thank God. So it doesn't get an extra added half. So I spent a little bit of darkwood to boost this.
But it's possible, it's possible some of the other wasps, though, might have more natural armor than that.
Okay, so I need a will save and a reflex save.
To be honest,
DC 22.
Is that from all of them, or just...
Yeah, from the 2 swarms and the yellow wasp.
Gonna be honest, will save's not their best save.
I'm gonna assume none of them are +10s, so they all fail. Then reflex save for half.
These are their best save.
Yeah.
Swarm on the left, you are screwed.
Good. You ever to take half, so 22.
That still really hurts the swarm.
Yeah, I'm hoping, kind of hoping that with the swarms, weakness to area damage.
They're in pretty bad shape, I would say that.
Shit. Okay, not out though.
They're not
Yeah, with swift action, I'm activating my 20% concealment ability. That's my turn.
I mean, move action. It seems logical.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm a distraction. And I did. Hey. Second one was disease or poison, rather.
First one's voice distraction, so yeah, second one's poison.
Okay, I'm spending an hour of Word of the Season to reroll that second one. Good.
Okay. I don't think they can reach anyone else in one move. No, they can't.
Take that down.
So that was weird.
6 temporary hit points.
Oh, you came to it.
Also, can't charge me now.
True. Doesn't really like you though. You smell weird.
Snarf. Wait, wasps smell?
They have a smell.
Weird.
Oh, they do, but that's not the point. Let's go down this way. All away from the scary lady.
Afraid I don't have a melee weapon out.
Hey, Karis, +2.
Oh, no. Hey.
Miss.
I misses. Cadme, bugs.
Bugs. Oh god. Are these wasps medium or small size?
So the yellow and red wasps are both small size. The green wasp is medium size.
Okay.
And the other ones are all like diminutive or fine sized. So, but the green wasp is a big baby though. Big guy.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to send a picture of everyone of what the green wasp looks like. I'll send it in the Lost Legacy chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like a Final Fantasy monster.
It's big.
Ooh. Academy will move. Yeah. She will then. You know what? No, that will.
What? What's your plan?
My plan is this. All right, I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Ooh.
What would you like to do with your gust of wind?
I would like to make a 60-foot line of high-powered wind like this.
I do not see a 60-foot line of high-powered wind.
That true yellow line. I might need a refresh. I don't know.
Sorry, at least it's touching your corner when you're flying as well. No, I know you're not aiming for. There you go. That's fine.
I need fortitude saves.
Well, poor swarm. Poor swarm. I see that one for the swarm.
It takes this much damage. It is then shoved. It is then shoved. Damn, I suck. Okay.
That's still like 20, isn't it?
Yeah, that is 40 feet. It takes 1d4 points of damage per 10 feet. So an additional 8 points of damage. So it takes 4 points of damage plus 8 points of damage. Add 2 to both. 16 points of damage for the swarm.
Okay.
The yellow wasp and the red wasp also need to make me fortitude saves. They
did.
One guy.
The yellow wasp got an at 20, which is
Okay.
The red wasp failed though. Probably.
Red wasp is blown back 20 feet and takes 6 points of damage, 8 points of damage. It cannot, unless it succeeds the DC 20 fly check, it cannot move towards that line. And that's true for this yellow wasp as well.
Yuri.
Alright, well. Meow. She's gonna try and move through the square.
You're medium size?
And it's small size?
Oh, so that one's already taken attack opportunity this turn. So
Oh,
this line of wind
oh,
lasts
the wind
for a round.
persists.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to move through there, you can make a strength check.
You can probably make that. So yeah, she's gonna try the same thing that I said before. One sec, roll 20's being a bit slow. Dang it, Yuri.
As Yuri just kind of runs and runs and runs and plays like being on a treadmill.
Okay, so she can't move through that.
Right.
Does she just stop her movement and lose the rest of it, or?
She can't move. She doesn't stop her movement per se. She just can't move against the path of the wind. She could stumble off left. Like she could go this way and then try to like stumble off this way and then keep going.
She's not charging, so you know what? Instead, she's going to go with the wind and move through the square of the yellow wasp.
That's fine.
Has it taken its attack of opportunity yet?
It has not.
Okay, then she's going to acrobatics through its space. Take off. No, that +4 is correct. Oop. Oh, really? Does that beat its CMD?
19. And
That's
that was a
CMD
yellow wasp. It does.
actually. Okay.
What's your move? Did you go like through like that?
Like this, down and then there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you broke from the red wasp or not.
I don't think she did, but
That's fine. You did go through the red wasp threatened area.
okay.
Red wasps are tougher,
Hmm.
but they aren't poisonous, so you know.
Yeah. One sec. Getting feet up. Okay, so just an extra +2. She tries to bite it. Nom.
It's a bite.
Eat the wasp. Eat the
It
bug.
misses.
Dang it.
The wasp narrowly dodges out the way. Adeline.
Okay. Adeline is going to fly straight up. Just 30 feet straight up.
You see lots of insects.
Yeah. She's going to fly straight up and take aim at the green wasp.
The green wasp does have cover since from like all the bushery he's flown into.
That's
Probably not an issue for you. You've got good attack power. But
yeah, she's decent at hitting, except these are all vermin, so she's taking penalties to that. But that's okay. She's gonna still try and kill the vermin.
or at least scare it off. One of the two.
So fuck this thing.
You certainly meant that, didn't you?
Apparently.
Natural 20. I mean,
Yeah,
you don't.
stamina that last one.
I mean,
Yeah, I will actually. I'm gonna spend 5 stamina on the confirm.
Hate it so much. Kill.
Mm-hmm.
5 stamina on the confirmation.
Yep.
That brings it up to 22.
And it's gonna be fire damage because
Sadly, that does not
I've
confirm
changed.
purely because of the cover.
damn it.
However, you still deal a nice solid hit to it.
That's good. Also, I want to pre-action actually identify these because none of us have done that yet. See what they've got going for them.
Why would
19.
you want to know what we fight?
Well, Adeline does not know the most, but she does know some about these creatures. They are giant wasps, and they are indigenous to our island, after all. They are usually not too bad, though, unfortunately, especially after they've migrated recently, people have quite a few times stumbled upon their nesting grounds. At which point they do tend to get quite violent. They
Okay.
usually don't go to kill their prey, they usually just tend to paralyze it.
And then eat them.
That varies, but often. It does depend, though, quite a bit. Usually this time of year, rescue parties have to go out quite frequently to check for people who have not come back, just to see if any of the wasp camps have got them. For any of the people who do go out frequently, like deep into the forest jungle like you have. They don't tend to go anywhere near any of the settlements, though. They tend to stay away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The yellow wasps are the most poisonous of the set. They're not particularly the strongest, but they are poisonous. And the poison can be pretty damaging after a while. The small little wasps aren't that big an issue. They're annoying, but I mean, they numb you a bit, but it's mostly fine. The red wasps are beefy compared to the yellow wasps, but once again, they're still not the biggest issue. They're definitely a lot tougher though, and a lot stronger, but they're generally not poisonous. The green wasp is a bit more of the rarity. You don't see them too often. The green ones are definitely the toughest, but you don't. But in basically every regard, they're the toughest. They tend to actually be they tend to be more part of the mating side for the giant wasps.
Oh, great.
They are very strong. They are very aggressive. And their blows are known to be powerful enough that sometimes they just knock people over with just sheer force of ramming into you. So yes, it can knock you prone on a hit. Yes, that's fun. The green wasps are most certainly, though, the highest HP and toughest. Excellent. Red wasp. Bzzz. Hello, red wasp. And red wasp gets a +3 hit, which misses.
That could have been very scary.
That would have KO'd Reese. That hit. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
I'm so sorry.
This is bad.
So you should be.
I'm going to, from my lance, activate my Cure Critical Wounds once per day because I think I need it right now.
Probably fair.
It's okay. I'll take care of all those wasps next to you. You just take care of yourself.
As Reese will claim back 29 hit points from the lance.
Nice.
And, no bad bugs?
Oh, come on, I gave you flanking and everything.
Look, Reese is more concerned about not getting stabbed.
Coward.
Reese is medium, right?
Reese is medium size, yes.
Okay.
Red wasp. 5-foot buzz.
Okay.
Yes, they're looking stack poison.
They're pretty much looking. They do very much focus fire, or tend to swarm around the same target or same 2 targets, if they can.
I am going to annihilate all of these wasps.
Please don't cone Reese.
I think
won't.
that's a no promises situation. That's it.
No, dang it.
Ouch. as the metal stingers can go straight through the metal plates of Reese's armor. These bugs are not to be messed with. So, Kevin, this thing can't go this way.
Correct. It cannot go
Towards
towards.
It does look like it could probably go up, though.
It may make a fly check because currently you should be knocked prone and everything like scattered around.
I mean, it can't be knocked prone. It's physically impossible.
I know, but they still need to make a fly check, otherwise be scattered more.
19.
Fail.
Well, Wasp's not doing too very much right now.
Good.
You get blown back. What would be 60 feet, but it only takes you to the end of the line, and then you take an X amount of damage. You take 11 damage. You can continue your turn. You're just there now.
Oh, the Wasp can now continue its turn.
Oh, sod. Oh.
It would have gone for a Maya or a Reese, but the wind lines are there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm nauseated and poisoned again.
Sorry, Tinder. If I could have given you my good rolls, I would have.
Does nausea the poison effect at all?
Generally, yes. Or specifically, the distractibility is.
Ooh, okay.
Yellow Wasp. It's going to do a sting.
Rude.
But it will join its friend in focus firing Reese.
Even more rude. Not the cat that tried to eat it.
Nope.
Did that yellow wasp go up?
Nope.
Where'd it go?
I just didn't move.
He started his turn, though.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's going to be a hit on Reese. Reese ignores the poison. Oh god, I'm getting coned again. I know I did this right. That's a miss. Swarm is dead. Am I?
I need to accept an attack of opportunity from the wasp in front of me.
Add a +1. That's 19.
I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, you're good.
Lightning bolt.
What does cooked wasp taste smell like?
You know, if you move a little bit to your right, you can get 4 of them. And a swarm.
And
Remember, it goes from corners.
Technically true. Like that is a valid line.
okay.
Actually, wait, you can. I think you can just hit them like that from the space you were at.
Well, he wouldn't. Well, that swarm's not even there, so. But it depends what Maya's goal is. If Maya's goal is just to hit the one surrounding Reese.
Yeah.
Which, in fairness, it seems like they're all interested in swarming Reese. So.
That seems like a valid line. I can hit the 3 surrounding Reese.
And only lightly cook the side of his hair.
That's fine.
He needs to be warmed back up. So I need 3 reflex saves.
Yes, no, yes. First one succeeded, but had already taken 39 damage. This one failed. And this one survives the hit and dodges half the damage. Right, so that succeeded.
Actually, Maya started on this side of the wind wall, right?
Yes.
So Elise would have been here.
At least suddenly blown away.
No.
You didn't
She does this. She moves on to Reese.
Okay. Green Wasp.
And going to try to aid another Reese for AC against the Wasp next to him.
She could just bodyguard in her turn. But
That's basically what she's doing.
okay. I guess you're preemptively bodyguarding because you can just do it in stand action. Save attack opportunity.
Yep.
Which means you can also bodyguard.
Oh, that more than
against another
succeeds.
wasp.
Hey, guess what?
Exactly.
Can't be.
Hi. Oh no.
It's charging you. Kind of. It's doing its green waspy thing.
Yeah.
No, actually, we'll go flat charge here.
Sure. Miss.
Probably 19, remember to hit, but.
Miss.
Which I think it's flying creatures, so 30 to hit. But I think, not 30, 20 to hit. But still, I think.
Miss.
What is your AC? Kirsty?
Currently it is 24.
So even with its 20, it's still a woof.
Yep.
Big wasp, though, bigger than you are.
Yeah, that's disconcerting.
Tinder, if you delay your turn, I think I can get the nauseated off you, if that works.
I don't know if it'll make this point.
And it'll presumably help that you could have whacked something.
Yeah, I don't have much left I can do against big
I mean, I'm presuming you mean delay poison.
Yeah,
Does that even work on nauseate?
I think
The distraction ability is a poison effect.
Yeah, the distraction ability is nauseate effect. Distraction ability is poison, so presumably yes.
Fine, I'll delay.
Yellow wasp. Bzzz. Actually, yeah, no, we'll do that. That's fine. I think.
Remember, I cannot be flanked.
Yeah, it doesn't know that. Look.
No, I'm just meaning for your roll.
Whoosh. This wasp is very confused. It got blown backwards. Cadme. That cone of wind. How tall is it?
It is a column of wind. You can go over it.
Excellent. The wasp is currently up in the air. Because that's what wasps do.
Yep.
They've got elevation on their side. It's terribly frustrating.
Question. Did that wasp fly over Yuri?
Yes.
How high?
High enough not to get attack opportunities.
Dang.
Because it had movement speed to spare. And miss. Essay?
Unfortunately, I can't reach Karis, but I don't need to. Gift of Consumption delay poison is a fortitude save. So Karis is affected by delay poison, and I need to roll a save and see if I'm affected by it as well.
Which, weirdly, you want to fail?
Unfortunately. Yes, preferably I would like to fail it, but unfortunately I can't. However, I can do this. Jinx Supper, refuel it.
Karis, your poison has been delayed. Both kind. Well, actually, only one kind of it you had now, but been delayed.
Koro does dance because he can't do anything against mindless shit.
Now, when the swarm hit me before, did I actually take any more ability damage from the
No, you
poison bite?
Yeah, you made your save with a nat 20.
No, yeah, but then they hit me again and I failed that save.
You failed yourself against the nauseation. No, you didn't take more ability damage, though, I don't think.
I mean, I rolled like a 7 or something against the... Because I had to roll two
Yeah, it
fort
was
saves,
11
didn't
and
I?
a 9.
Yeah, 11 and 9.
Okay, you would have taken one more dex damage then, yes. Would Karis now like to tear into them?
Should like to do something.
Pick a target.
Well, seeing as she now has actually all of her abilities, she's going to swift action to do a thing. And basically...
she's doing a thing.
Basically, to everyone else around, it doesn't look like she does a thing. But then, suddenly, she sort of appears above Reese and lays into the wasp she's now flanking with Reese.
One moment for you.
And between the other wasps, there is also a Kelris.
Sweet.
Karises.
There is also a glow from Karis's gloves
Yes.
on both versions.
She sort of clenched her fist just before it happened. There was a mild sort of distortion, but like it was so quick, if you blinked, you'd miss it. Fix that macro. Yeah, that's including flanking.
Is it including I'll give you a +2.
I did not include that, and I did not include, I was invisible at the time.
Which would make that a 21. Which is a hit and a sneak attack.
Obviously, does not include Vital Strike. I don't know why it did that. There shouldn't be 2 attacks on that.
Got a wasp in half.
That does kill the wasp.
Florp.
Yay, I did a thing. I can now go back to sleeping.
Unfortunately, you're immune to further distraction.
But for what everyone else can see, the original Kelvis, the one that's currently standing in the swarm, is still moving. She is swinging her axe at the wasp. She's not hitting them, but
She's defending herself.
she is defending herself. And as far as
And probably
any,
complaining about the bugs.
as far as any of you can tell, including Cadme's funny aura sight of weirdness, they are
They're both-
exactly the
they are-
same. They are both Kelvis.
Yay.
Oh, this would be fantastic for nap time.
Hey, Essie, are you flying?
No,
Hi.
I'm on the floor. Hello.
Hi.
I still have not taken a single damage this combat yet. Well, I have, but it's all been 10 hit pointed. Let's see. Boop. So I.
You are nauseated.
Actually, wait. Nauseated was a. Or distraction was a poison thing, so we're just nowhere again. Never mind.
You are nauseated.
Oh well. My job here is done.
And now the swarm wants to go say hi to this person as well.
Oh, come on.
Wait, can't,
Both
wait,
its effects.
yeah, you're immune to both its effects now, so all we can do is damage you. They don't know you're immune.
I
So,
hate swarms so much.
I know, right? That's so terrible. They beat my ass so many times in the Kingmaker video game. The only fights I've lost that and one against a troll.
I don't have a single character that would ever do well against any form of swarm.
Actually, Ippos next
Has
level
no
will do
AoE.
great. Next level will do great with the druid spells. Trust me.
Right.
Yep.
Some of the druid spells you get next level are amazing for that.
Do druids not get burning hands?
They do not.
No.
Yellow wasp. Well, I mean,
Turns out the nature
It's
lovers
flanking.
don't set fire to things much.
yeah, the yellow wasp is flanking, so I think it's going to attack Kelra.
There are fire druids.
It does not get a +2 for flanking.
No, it does not. I think that's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Wow.
Is that against fake
14
Taurus?
AC.
You mean real Kelris?
The one it said flanking, so yeah. There's
I
only
mean-
there's only one currently being quote unquote flanked, and next to a yellow wasp.
So what happens when it goes to sting you?
Well, it hits, and basically that Kelvis just puffs and is gone.
It's replaced with a log.
I very well could have been.
Kind of hoping it would last longer, but oh well.
I mean, hey, it stopped an attack. Made them very confused. Well, I guess it's still has a move action. It'll swarm here. There's only 5 that fly, actually, but that's fine. Cadme, I'm taking away your wind wall now.
Yep. Shoot.
Sure, did I not add one of the yellow wasp initiative? I didn't. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Maybe
yellow
it's
wasp.
just watching.
Yeah, yellow wasp, you're stuck in the nest.
You chilling.
Well, things got rejiggered around, so let me look quick. I like that. I'm a 5-foot step from this corner. I will now cast. I'm so sorry, Kelris. Storm step.
I hate you so much.
What happens when you cast Storm Step, Archmage Cadme?
Cadme sort of poofs out her wings a bit. They start like lightning starts arcing between them, and then she just kind of folds in on herself. And then this ball of like plant matter and lightning just shoots forward, and lightning arcs everything, and she just sort of reappears in a puff of leaves here. I need 2 swarms, Kelris, yellow wasp, red wasp, yellow wasp.
Yep.
How much damage are you doing?
We'll see.
Thankfully, it's not a very damaging spell.
I will spend a influence point to increase my caster level of the spell.
I might need to take that back.
You were just wanting to kill me, aren't you?
Probably.
This session brought to you by hitting your own team. Wow.
Yeah.
This session is brought to you by Friendly Fire.
Yep.
The best kind of fire.
Please bear in mind, ninjas don't get evasion.
I'm aware. I know. I'm sorry.
Kelris.
I'm aware that's the big for a fit.
Oh, well, actually, no, this is more not to Kelris, this is to Tinder. Tinder.
Hmm?
Next campaign we're both players in. We can don't worry. I'll together with you make the best evoker possible, and we'll both take the betrayal spellcasting.
Sure.
Because trust me, I can make pretty damn good evokers.
Sorry.
Everyone knows what my evokers are like. They are terrifying.
I know.
Silence in 58 +2. Jesus Christ.
Right, let me just take the
What-
fails
What
out
would
first.
the DC of this be?
The DC is 18.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe I'm just taking auto kills out first.
Cat's luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my once per day roll twice, take the better.
You were
Hey,
lucky.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think somebody's a lucky cat.
What the fuck has been
Really?
up with
Oh,
Ascension?
after the entire rest of this battle, you still think I'm lucky? I'm
Yeah.
not just finally getting a bit of karma
look at
back.
that 20.
I mean, in fact, you've had bad luck until now, but you know. But there we go. You killed 1 wasp and 2 swarms.
I still take 18 damage.
Yuri, bugs are gone.
No, there's bug still here.
Yeah, just less bugs. And one of them's 10 feet up.
Oh, right, that one's 10 feet up. Damn it, I can't do my tricks with it.
Stand on, Reese.
Fine, Yuri will run underneath it, attempt to acrobatics through this one, and move here.
It's 10 feet up, you say?
Yeah.
I have them.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
with the wings is 10 feet up. It was attacking Reese from the air, kind of diving down at him. Yeah, that other red wasp, though, is going to take attack opportunity. Yeah? Oh, no.
No, it's not, because I managed to move through its space without trouble.
Wait.
No,
what
it,
was
it actually would still take attack of opportunity from here to here.
There we go.
So feel free. Miss. Now Yuri gets
I need to play my counter dodge specialist, where I gain attack bonuses for every dodge bonus you have.
Nom. Plus extra +2 on that confirm because flanking.
Oh. This is
Nom.
awkward. Ow! You critically hit a wasp.
Mhm.
Wasp is not happy.
Eat bug.
Also, it can't be tripped, can it? I
can't
thought
be
flying
tripped.
creatures could still be tripped if they're not magical flight.
Always a really awkward thing.
Yeah, because like Adeline can't be tripped because the wind is carrying her, but these things have wings that you can bite, as it turns out. Yeah. Because I know you and I did talk about this before whenever Adeline got her fly speed.
But no, I'm looking through again right now, and it states that you. No, like the trip does not work on a flying creature, unfortunately.
Okay.
A grapple can on its wings, but that's different.
Yeah, sadly, Yuri doesn't have grab, so she's just biting. Alright,
You also arguably thunder the wings of most creatures.
Yuri's done.
Yuri,
Adeline, let's shoot a wasp.
there's a rather big wasp, very close to you.
Uh-huh, yeah. It's down there and it attacked me. I don't like it. I'm going to...
And it could charge right up you at any moment. It's scary.
It could, yeah.
Maybe
That's
you should
why
fly
I'm
away
spent...
further.
No, I'm fine. Actually, am I? Yeah, she's gonna fly back.
Well, you're only 30 feet away. You could be further away.
Yeah, she's gonna fly back this way and take aim at it, enlarge her crossbow, and... Okay.
You really don't like
Are
bugs.
you okay?
8.
No, apparently despite Adeline being deathly afraid of bugs,
No,
the
I think it's
fear
because
empowers the crossbow.
I think it's because she's definitely afraid of bugs.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Coro, for the accuracy.
Sure, you got the hate of bugs, so you always crit, but the shaky of the hands always make you miss the actual confirming of the crit.
Yeah, basically. Basically what it is this time.
Red wasp was crit by annoying cat. It's gonna fly above Yuri and then stab down at them.
Rude.
That's a miss. Owie?
Oh wait, did that wasp fly up?
Yes.
Then Yuri would have gotten an attack of opportunity.
No, it 5 foot fly diagonally up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because yay for 3-dimensional movement.
Hooray.
You should see underwater combat, it's just as fun. Because then everyone has a fly speed. Isn't that always fun?
Mhm.
I'm convinced you can't 5 foot step underwater unless you have a swim speed. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it.
That's a good plan.
Isn't it like 10 feet in the air?
But
It
I have
is.
but I have a reach weapon.
Yeah, just saying, don't you have to 5 foot step closer to it in order to reach?
Not particularly because the way diagonal reach rules work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actual reach is weird. It's not like ranged, which is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reach is more like a burst in every direction.
Yeah, reach is a
You-
box.
Sorry, I had to reload my roll 20 because it was constantly scrolling down, so I couldn't actually get to my macros.
Man, I have a lot of those.
You know, I challenged this wasp to mortal combat as a swift action. I challenged the wasp. It was not a very good challenge. Even with Reese able to give himself a +2, that was still going to miss. Amaya?
I am going to spell combat, opening with a bladed dash move here. And Dark, could
Yes.
I aim my bladed dash mostly upwards so that I hit it on the way up and be able to attack it on my way down, accepting a d6 of damage from falling?
If you do so, you also end your turn prone. You literally just flung yourself forward then, without any care or regard. But sure, I'll let you do that.
Ending
that's a-
prone.
Because yeah, you'd be falling and taking damage from it.
Nah, I don't think I want to do that.
I would just let you be. I'd be happy if you just bladed dashing to get a single attack without any problems. If you want to launch yourself into the air.
Or you
Could go after
cool
the
in
green wasp.
acrobatics.
I do not have acrobatics. That is not going to happen. In that case, I'm going to go ahead.
Another cone in Teresa's face.
No, I'm going to use ice spears because they reach 10 foot into the air. I need it to give me. Is it one reflex save per spear, or is it just one reflex save?
I believe it's
Cast
per
a spell in
spear.
a while.
Per spear.
Okay. So yeah, I need 2 reflex saves then.
What's the DC?
Not that high. It's 16.
It's yes and yes.
Okay.
So what happens on 2 successes?
Not a lot. Take some damage.
Let's see what damage.
Not a lot.
Wow, I rolled like ass.
Okay.
Add two to each of those rolls.
And I'll just move here.
So it'd be an additional +6. What's the D4 at the end?
D4 is from my trait Draconic.
It's just an extra +4 in this
fusion.
case.
Okay, extra +4 then.
This green wasp looks very dizzy after having been shot with a critical again. It's gonna kind of do almost this bit of a drunken fly this way.
Oh, hello. This is gonna suck a lot for me.
1 second, because I have to pull up its attacks I reloaded.
Ow. I do have 20% concealment, so my 1 temporary hit point is gone.
20% concealment.
Yes.
High numbers favour the players. So you want something really high.
Just let me roll. Oh, thank fuck.
Hey!
Yay!
As it turns out, he misses you,
Let me just re-add that health points back on.
and then he will continue his drunken flyby attack into the forest.
As the shadow of the stuff has stabbed and said, and she just lets her. Oh, thank God.
The other wasps are all going to make a break for it if you let them.
Nah,
Yeah.
Let them go. They're just animals.
fine.
That's not true. Vermin.
You know what I mean.
Storm step.
But now you.
Nope, not on Decoro. Like like through where above Yuri, and then just flutter down. Oh my God, Kellaris, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I saw you in a bad situation. I was trying to do the best.
It's fine.
Storm step and kill another 2 wasps.
It's fine. I know you are just trying to help. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, Maya is like hugging Reese, going, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't see or hear you past all of the bees."
Freezing.
Here, you can have my coat. It's warm.
Oh God, Bob. This is why I said not to wander out in the jungle alone.
We didn't.
It
We
is
were
valid
following
reason.
you.
And
I know. I'm sorry.
Healing.
Yay, healing. Thank you. I'm so glad I only got stung once.
I got stung so many times. I hate swarms.
Yeah, I know. I know how you feel.
Siva just looks at you. I feel fine.
That's because you get to ignore poison and everything.
Kel-
I'm doing okay
Uh,
too, but I mean,
Kelvis looks like she wants to cause great harm to Estusa.
Yeah, I helped you there.
This great harm can continue, however, as you can continue down the trail.
Yeah, and Adlin's going to be extra careful to avoid wasps' nests, and
Thankfully-
ant nests, and bee nests.
Nests in general.
Yes.
map change. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Damn.
No more.
Spirit, does that normally happen?
The world randomly changing.
No, the bees everywhere.
Yes, but they seem angrier than usual.
Really?
It's just after mating season.
Well, I mean, maybe they're upset the old man's gone too.
Or more likely,
They-
they're upset that a whole bunch of adventurers walked into that area.
Yeah.
Oh well, that
Also
could be
the-
that too.
Yeah. Also, the nest just moved. Forgot that it's that time of the year.
As I said, they still think they're more agitated than usual for some reason. But
I think it is the old man.
Maybe it's cold.
however, let me reveal something else, because as you continue your movements, it's another probably hour of trekking, but you do get out of the kind of like dense jungle and return back to and kind of get back onto the main section of road, which by all accounts is probably a good thing because that means no wasps
Mm-hmm.
or other insects or sinking into deep mud.
Mm-hmm.
It's generally far more pleasant, to be honest. And up ahead, you can see what appears to be a small farm estate with a large stone tower jutting out of it.
Is this the tower you were talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Who is that?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Can be waves.
That token actually shouldn't be there, so don't worry.
Oh, okay.
That was my mistake.
I
I
He
forgot
looks like Essie.
I forgot I left them there. J-Mac does actually know who that is, but
That's okay.
that token was there for the fact I got map stacked here. Multiple map
just
stacked.
see her appear for like a
Fair.
split second. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, for now though, we're going to end the session here before we continue.
Okay.
This will be the end for now. When we pick up next time, you get to explore the farm state and the tower.
Yay.
Be respectful.
Our house now.
And this could
Hell
be your
yeah.
new base.
Everything.
This could be your new base, a nice mage tower,
Even
Fuck
if it's
the
abandoned, be
mainland.
respect.
or it could be your vacation base. Your summer home.
Kick in the door, steal the treasure, stab your buddy.
It's free real estate.
It's for real estate.
But yeah, next time though we will continue. Also, I'll re-add on the miscellaneous NPCs.
What do we even grow on this island? Beets?
Rice.
There's a few things. So there's a lot of rice being grown. There's actually a lot of berries and that kind of things that tend to grow here. There are a few kinds of like wheat style things. They're more like rye, but
Yeah, I think from everything that like been described, think of Ellenwind as sort of a Polynesian island almost.
yeah, it's definitely more Polynesian. That's very appropriate. It's somewhere in kind of like Southeast Asia.
What?
It's got a weird blend though of like Celtic and like Asian themes.
A lot of Asian architecture.
Yeah, there's generally a lot of Asian architecture. But there's also quite a lot of Celtic mythology. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah, to be fair, it makes sense considering Asian architecture was sort of designed in the mind of, hey, there's a lot of storms coming every year.
Yeah, it's architecture that handles heavy rain quite well, which is why it was picked.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
was very pragmatic with this.
to be fair, Elsgard is very much kind of like a weird little mix of mostly Norse mythology with just like little bits of Japanese tradition kind of sprinkled in. It's kind of weird, but
Which
it
you've
works.
definitely seen that from Sven, who you met earlier, of course, as well. Who, I mean, obviously there was references to Thor and his weapon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then there's the Empire, which is astoundingly mid-European.
Yes. I mean, that is the base fantasy setting. It is very
Yeah.
Middle European, based primarily on the Holy Roman Empire.
Yes.
Well, no, it's based on what the Holy Roman Empire should have become, and based on more what the Roman Empire was.
with
Good
dragons.
stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically,
dragons.
imagine if the Romans had dragons, but made it to medieval times.
And a moderate amount of racism.
Which, once
I
again,
mean,
was once again existed back in Roman times.
yeah, that was kind of Roman.
Still,
Remember, everyone who wasn't Roman was a barbarian.
That was literally the policy.
That was actually it was a little bit more religious instead of race.
I mean, it was a bit of both, though, to be honest.
Yeah, if
but
you weren't Roman, you weren't the right religion anyway
Yeah.
for most of their ideas. So, like, it was
No,
very
I'm just-
unlikely for you to follow Roman.
I'm just saying the Egyptians would like to have a talk with you about the Romans.
Yeah. Oh, Rome.
These islands are very much Polynesian. It's because they draw from a lot of different Asians. I've drawn some Chinese, I've drawn some Japanese, I've drawn some like Indian and some definitely more Polynesian.
Yeah.
Just
Meanwhile,
generally Southeast Asia though has been used a lot here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back to the Roman discussion. I'm sure all of the Greeks were like, "Hey, Romans, you're mispronouncing all of our